I am going to basically take it apart and walk you through it. It's actually quite simple if you get, half decent soldering skills. So there's 5 screws to start, Phillips screws in the back you want to pull out. Okay, once these 5 screws are out, the case will easily separate. The back can get set out of the way. Then you're going to find 4 more screws inside. You have to remove these 4 screws. Okay, now you're going to take the whole unit out, and there's some pins together here. That's all that's actually holding this. So if you actually just pull it apart nice and gently, and there. You do not need this, so you can set it over here. Now you're going to see 6 tabs, little metal tabs, right here. They hold your display on. So you're going to have to take a pair of pliers, straighten each of these. It's only a slight movement, like 1/16 of an inch. Okay, once those are all moved, the display will come off. Now you can see where each of your LED lights go in here for your background lighting. They're all there. There's your display. Your HUD unit runs on these little push pins set up here. Now, when you look at this, you're going to see all your LEDs. So they go around here for the ones on your tack, including this one here, and then these are the backlight for your digital speedometer. They're all factory yellow. Now, I have replaced all of these with green. This one here is yellow, then these are green, then pink, and then red up in the red line. I just thought it looked cool myself, and they're a brighter LED, so the display is a lot easier to see, especially on a sunny day. So once you've, and you gotta make sure you get these lights, proper orientation because of, LED positive polarity and everything. And I'll add a link as well where I got all these LEDs from. They're quite cheap. I think they cost me like $20 for 3 bags. So, I got $20 for probably 40 LEDs or something like that. So once you've removed the solder, and the solder kind of sits at the side and underneath. So I used a desoldering iron and sucked it out of one side, then hooked tweezers onto the LED and just heated up the other side, removed it. And then of course put soldering paste on the new LEDs, pre-soldered them, put some paste on the board, and reattached the LEDs. Then after that, reassembly is exact opposite of what you had already done. So, take your display and be careful with it, but line it up so that those pins pop through the metal, right like that. May need a little pressure to hold it down when you bend them in. And make sure you bend all 6, because if these are not bent properly, it may screw up with the reading of your dash. It may not make a proper connection. So you may lose your speedometer reading or anything of those kind of sorts, right? Which, you don't want, obviously. Yeah. Once these are all completely, bent back into place, you're going to reattach this. Be careful, you don't want to bend any of these pins. And you're going to line it up and just set it in nice and tight. Then you're going to reinstall these 4 screws. Which hold this unit together. Okay, then you put it back into its casing. I like to set the bottom in first. It really doesn't make a rat's ass difference. Then your cover goes on, and then you reinstall your 5 screws and you're done.